and Alabama. Let's go.
Well, Courtney, you could circle every matchup at this SEC tournament, but maybe put a couple of extra circles around this one. As you mentioned, the top 2 RPI teams in the country meeting in the quarterfinals here at John Crop Stadium. Welcome to the 2026 SEC Softball Tournament on the SEC Network, presented by T-Mobile.
Called strikes, communicating with the dugout as Reagan Johnson worked it to a full count.
Johnson was 0 for 6, 5 Ks against Brisky during the year. And she strikes out for a 6th time in 7 at-bats against her here.
Jocelyn Brisky is...
Throw it in the zone if you're throwing that changeup?
I would throw it in the zone.
He throws it out. So the nation's second best pitcher in strikeout to walk ratio. Walks the second betters are better. McDowell in the air to right field off a changeup. And that's caught by Anna Roman for the 2nd out.
Adjustment by Brisky on that pitch is to stick with it, be able to raise.
The 1st inning. Tiana Bell homered yesterday. Bell on the hard stuff, right back to the circle. So an uncharacteristic walk, but a characteristic 0 for Brisky. We'll see Robin Heron to the circle next. Severe, but struggling down the stretch, so they shift things around with Young. And on the first pitch of the game for Bama, Young will reach base on a drop pop-up. The shortstop, Italia Rio, normally so sure-handed. Team high in all 3 slash lines. Wells floats this one over to first base, and Tiana Bell retires her. So Heron gets an out. It's not a productive out for the tie.
Even lower, down to 0-57.
Here's a lefty with a ground ball to second. Right now it'll be 0-56. Young moved to 3rd on the play. Heron has recorded 2 quick outs after the drop pop-up. And she's going
For Heron, it totally has to do with how familiar these 2 teams are with each other.
Swing and a miss. She goes to the changeup. And Kennedy Miller, who dropped the ball, completes the out at first. Had to go to plan B or maybe plan. 2 aces with Brisky and Moulton. The power's gone way up. 3-2 for Kennedy here. She chases one way out of the zone and still gets her bat to it for a leadoff base hit. This pitch was at Dakota Kennedy's forehead.
Be a little bit more perfect, and you're seeing some more wild pitches from Brisky in this inning than we saw in the first.
That was a wild one, but Davison took a wilder hack. And Brisky has her first pitch, ground ball. Diving play at second by Young. The throw is away from Hawkins, hits the railing though, so Italia Rio is safe at first, but what a stop by Jenna Young. A pitch to Wyckoff here on the 2nd. Ground ball, second base, Young again. Couple of ground outs to Young, one a dazzling play and a scoreless. Power, base running, defense, pitching. The total package. Giles takes the leadoff walk. And Alabama has the leadoff runner on against Robin Heron for a 2nd. Oh, so here's the thing. You can get Texas toast in other states too. Here's a little butt drop down by Vandegrift. She's safe at first. Audrey Vandegrift legged it out for a bunt.
And gives the pitchers confidence to throw there still.
Popped up by Taylor. Miller, the catcher, squeezes the 1st out. A little bit of pop. This one popped up down the line in right. And in fair territory, Bain makes the catch, throws to 3rd. And a very close play. Giles is ruled safe. Down to 1. From the ump cam of Anthony Small, a great
Ruling
look.
on the field is safe, correct?
Looks like that's going to stand.
Yeah, and it did look like the throw beat her, so I know exactly why Coach Deifel is doing this, because it was deceptive too. Safe. That's on the bag.
After further review, the play on the field is confirmed.
Not going the way of Heron.
Could have gone her way. Instead, she'll freeze her on the next one. So Heron strands a 3rd runner. Is that a little sideways hook'em horns we got there hanging out on the bird? Maybe. Kennedy Miller down to third. There's retired by Jocelyn Brisky. Horns are coming up next. They get Ole Miss. We got 5.
Is playing well. Texas lost their last series to Arkansas and Austin.
Johnson frozen, and that's the third strikeout for Brisky twice against Johnson. 1-2. Ground ball to shortstop. A retreating Hawkins throws her out. That's an 8-pitch inning for Brisky. 0-0. 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter, Jenna Young here. Who strikes out swinging. Third of the game for Herod.
Was played on, and Rich Murphy called her about her. Strikes out there with that one of those fantastic changeups by Robin Herron. That we're going to see a little bit more Robin Herron changeup.
A swinging strike, and Bell holds the bag at first on the play for Miller.
Herron played awesome crowds that we've had on a beautiful day.
That ball was in the glove by the time McDowell swung. From Alyssa Faircloth, also reached on a single. This ball slammed to right field. It's down, and it gets past Roman to the wall. Bell to second, not stopping there. All the way to third with a triple. Her first triple of the season, thanks to a critical miscue by the freshman Roman. Knocked in 7 in the 3-game set. Ground ball hit to shortstop. Hawkins goes to first and holds the runner Bell. Well, there's Brisky's 2-0. Lost control of it. Sneaks away from Giles. And Bell scores standing. A wild pitch by Brisky, and in this pitcher's duel, a couple of Alabama mistakes compel the first Arkansas run.
Checking out both of them.
Into the ground. She just missed her release point completely, and I'm not sure why Brisky wasn't covering home, and Marley Giles, the only option that she had when she got the ball that went behind her was she just dive because nobody was covering home.
Beg your pardon, the 8th wild pitch for Brisky this year. And now she hits Davis.
Not even necessarily a bubble team. They played tremendous seasons. There's a little pride going on. Wanted to perform well here.
Arrow down looking, strike 3. Hook and K's in the inning. The Alabama cleanup hitter. Takes strike 3. 4 in a row, the second time through the order. 5
opponents have hit under 200 against her, along with Kennedy, Pickens, and Maya Johnson from Belmont.
And that's a crazy list as Herron strikes out her 6th in a row, because those are the top 3 picks.
I'd love to get into the heads of the GMs because I think they had some big decisions to make.
Fly ball to right from Vandegrift. After all the strikeouts, Alabama strikes back. Audrey Vandegrift goes left on left. Hits her 7th home run of the season, and the tie ties it.
If you want to avoid the changeup, her best 2-strike pitch, hit a curveball early in the count or a rise ball that's just left up and over the plate like Audrey Vandegrift just did. Solo home run as she pulls that pitch to tie up this game, barely gets over that the right field fence. And Audrey Vandegrift in Alabama answer back to tie up this game after Robin Herron was rolling. All those strikeouts in a row, 1 pitch is all it took to tie it out.
Taylor rips one fair. That's inside the third base bag. And Taylor pulls up with a double and tries to ignite her dugout with a 2nd straight crimp pop. That's the spinoff. Or if it isn't, sounds like I'm going to Got to go to Shark Tank and pitch that idea. Swing and a miss. And Aaron strikes out 3 in the inning. But a little traffic in between and a big fly. One of them goes on to win the SEC tournament. You could be looking at the #1 overall seed. Oklahoma's certainly in that mix. As Kaylee Wyckoff strokes the ball to center for a base hit. And for the second time today, Arkansas puts on the leadoff hitter.
Game 3.
Came back from down 5 in the middle game to beat the Gators. Here's a bunt try for Kennedy Miller. Jabs it over to first. Wells thought about going a long way to second. Takes the out at first instead. So the #9. 3-2 now for Johnson. Left side toward the line and hung on to by Vandegrift for out #2. Played for Alabama. Bailey Hemphill 9 years ago. But she's deep in the hole here against Brisky on 1-2. Bain puts it in the air to left field. High fly for Vandegrift, and Wyckoff's
Extremely deceptive.
struck out 7 of the last 9. Here's a bunt by Kristen White. She deadens it, and she is safe at first. A bunt base hit on the first pitch of the Bama 5th. Bag of Davison, too. So this should be a leadoff out for Robin Herron to get. What a great look.
The position that she's in right there. And the fact that she kept the ball in her glove.
After review, the play is changed at first base. The runner is out. Arkansas retains their challenge.
Power in her career, does not strike out much at all. That one's popped up. Kyler Del Duca stays in the game to play left and drops the ball. Oh my word. That's twice off the bat of Young. Drop pop-ups by Rijo and Del Duca. Made some kind of a deal with the devil. On base twice with 2 base errors. And now Brooke Wells launches one to the berm. Number 22 for Brooke Wells. A big fly, 1 pitch after the drop fly. Alabama has the lead.
Wasting no time. Both of Alabama's home runs are on the first pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that she gets, again, not wanting to mess with the changeup. If you are batting against a pitcher that is so good with 2 strikes, swing early in the count like Wells. On time, barrels it up, beautiful swing, just so deep into her legs, and the fan out in center field makes a great catch against a pitcher like Herron.
Rapillo with 2 strikes, another drive to center, and they go back to back. You want to avoid 2 strikes, but if you can't, might as well launch one past the berm. 6.
78 miles an hour off of the bat. Look at her go down and get this. That is knee high, not an easy pitch at all, but clearly looking for that curveball in the outer half. She gets it, and look at her just stay down on this beautiful swing by Papillo. Back-to-back home runs in this inning off of Herron, who was just rolling. This 3rd time through, Alabama is seeing her.
7 batters ago until this Bama bombardment. Freshman Sailor Timmerman is in the game. And she gets a ground ball out off the bat of Anna Roman.
You said 7 batters.
Tide's number 5 hitter on a full count pitch. Takes ball 4. Her second walk. Both of Alabama's walks belong to Giles, and Patrick Murphy will run for her.
Alabama tight in those low-scoring games, so a lot of credit to South Carolina for the way that they pitched down the stretch.
Chopper, shortstop. Rijo puts the tag on at second for the final out. Bama breaks the set of its great attitudes all season. Duke sure will grab this throw across the way from Ambry Taylor. McDowell is 0 for 6 here at the tournament. Each thrown over 120 innings. Popped up here. Brisky will give way to Giles for a basket catch. 2 down. Win a tournament like this, even though it's only 3-3, you probably needed other ones. Courtney Deifel wanted to build a more balanced team 1 through 9, and she has. Brisky has carved them up today, 1 through 9. And into the bottom of the 6th we go. Brisky and the Tide on the verge of single on the ball that skipped past the right fielder, Anna Roman. Originally ruled a triple. Roman did not touch it. This is a high, towering drive to center. It keeps going, and it's gone. Ambry Taylor up in the jet stream. The 4th home run of the day for Alabama. All 5 runs have come across on the long ball. Taylor hit it hard, hit it high, and snuck it out.
Got a mistake up in the zone. That is out over the plate, and was able to make her pay for it. Man, that was so high. Was that higher than the Maya Perez home run? Is that going to have more hang time? It just kept going. When is...
And now a little tapper from Hawkins back to Sailor Timmerman.
Yeah, you have to look at these teams and think about how they're two true national.
7, good, not elite, but the RPI number 2, number 1 in the KPI, another metric used. Strength of schedule 23. There's a base hit for Kristen White, her first of the game. And you
Just a few minutes.
a little tapper from Young to first. Bell's got her for the 2nd out. And Oklahoma's RPI and non-conference strength of schedule are worse than. That Sooner fan will be happy to see his team finally. Line drive, Abby Duksher. Actually, beg your pardon, that's Brooke Wells back in the game for Duksher, and Wells up the middle has her 3rd RBI of the game. A 2-run home run an inning ago, a run-scoring single here. Alabama finally scores via something other than a home run, and it's 6-1 Crimson Tide.
Ball was hit so hard right back up the middle of the field and just right past Sailor Timmerman. Alabama has just been squaring pitches up in these last couple of innings. It was Vandegrift that set the tone with their solo home run back in the 4th, and Brooke Wells being moved her down to the 6th hole.
Duksher down to 3rd. That gets past McDowell. Duksher trying to leg out second base. She's in there with a head-first slide. The Alabama dugout is going crazy as Abby Duksher knocks one down the line past McDowell, and it's 7 straight for the Tide.
I don't know if this will be an error, but I think it should be an error. This is a play that Ella McDowell absolutely has to make. How did she not make that? Arkansas's defense has played so well this year, but let them down several times.
Such great strength and bravery through her treatment, which is going well. She credits that to God and, of course, her training from softball.
Pruitt getting her first step out of the game here. Will ground out to second. Running down to first with those special cleats. Her Alabama team with a 7. Damage will certainly have the pitching advantage tomorrow. Florida used 4 pitchers, including Keegan Rothrock, starting the game and then re-entering. Alabama is on the verge of getting
the inning, and then Vandegrift steps up and breaks the strikeout streak that Karen had.
Skips off of the first baseman, Duksher. Hot shot, hard to handle for Rijo, and it'll be an error. Off the left side. That's going to stay in play. Taylor's got it, and there are 2 away.
So many options.
Another 1-2 for Miller. Down she goes. Brisky goes the distance, and Alabama goes to the SEC tournament semis. Courtney Deifel's Razorbacks will be one of the top seeds at the NCAA tournament next week, but their SEC tournament run is done as Jocelyn Brisky sends Alabama into a date with Florida, the 2 most decorated programs in the history of the SEC tournament. will meet on this field tomorrow with a chance to play for the championship on Saturday night.